We are back with some breaking news. The Trump administration has now told a federal court how the U.S. Department of Agriculture plans to partially pay for SNAP food benefits this month. The funding expired on Saturday. MSNBC's Fallon Gallagher has been following this. On Friday, we talked a lot about what was going on in Massachusetts, but this 8-page response, as I understand it from the USDA to the Rhode Island State Council versus the Rhode Island State Council of Churches is about Rhode Island. Tell us what this says.
Yeah, Chris, so this ruling is actually more important than that Boston case that we've been talking about last week. So on Friday, you'll remember a federal judge in Rhode Island ruled that the Trump administration has to pay these SNAP benefits. Now, that judge gave the administration until today at noon to say whether they were going to pay the full benefits using the partial benefits using the contingency funds, or pay full benefits using additional funds to supplement that contingency fund. Regardless, the judge said you have to pay using those contingency funds. So we just heard now at that noon deadline from the federal government saying we are going to pay with the contingency funds to cover partial SNAP benefits beginning today. So now they'll begin that process trying to figure out how they're going to pay partially to cover SNAP for the month of November. That means that these people probably won't get their benefits today. That means that the federal government will start the process of sending out these calculations of how much each state is going to get for these partial benefits today. And it's probably going to be a lapse of a couple of days before real people are actually getting these benefits. But this is something that the federal government was really concerned over last week. Specifically in that Boston hearing, when I was in court, they were making the case that it would be, quote, catastrophic if they had to do this, because they were concerned about how they would do the math to figure out exactly how much each state gets, where it goes. Remember, this has never been done before. SNAP benefits have never been suspended before during a shutdown, including the one during the president's first administration. So we are kind of in uncharted territory, but a judge is saying you have to start doing this, and the federal government has said we are going to comply and we will start doing these partial benefits today. Chris?
All right. Thank you so much, Fallon Gallagher, with that breaking news.